curiosity of what we're going to do, but you've probably got an experienced curiosity of what we're going to do. So we're going to do some experience exercises now. What you practice grows stronger. What we practice grows strong in the sense that we've got neural pathways in the brain. So neuroplasticity, in neuroscience, they used to say in the 60s that was it. Up to a certain age, you couldn't form new pathways in the brain. Now they're no different. But an even bigger breakthrough is neurogenesis, and that was in the 80s, and that talked about how our brain cells die after a certain age, and they continue dying. But what we know now is we also can create new cells. But the key to creating new cells is to create new experiences. That's why I would say, for me, it's always useful doing new things. Practice writing left-handed, walking around the block a different way, doing things differently, playing darts a different way, creating new cells and pathways in the brain, but also from a feeling point of view, emotion point of view, so you can build pathways in the brain. So what I'll do now is an exercise, a confidence exercise for you. Who could use a bit more confidence every now and again? I think we all can. There's confidence, competence, by the way. I think for me, most people are competent enough to do what they want to do, they just lack the confidence. And what I mean by that, things that happen in our life that knock our confidence. If you said to me, Jim, can you fly a plane to America next week? I'd say no, because you wouldn't want me on the plane that I'm flying. I'm not competent to do that. If you said to me, Jim, could you do a presentation on an area I'm competent to do, I would do it. And I think for me, I'm not having an schooling system. I've been a teacher myself too. There's a lot to answer for. It's an outdated model of education based on Industrial Revolution because we focus so much we get wrong. So if you focus on 5 out of 10 that 5 you got wrong, how do you get in the field? Focus on the 5 you got right, you've got 5 right, you get 6 right, and so on and so forth, you've got a better chance. Teachers do a wonderful job in teaching myself. I think they're up against it, in my opinion. The system needs to change educationally because we learn different, the world's in place than it used to be before. And that's one of the areas I think that confidence gets knocked. Because throughout our life, we start focusing and deleting, we'll do really, really well. So what I'd like you to do now, if you can't comfortable close your eyes, you can, because it blocks out the outside world. If you're not comfortable closing your eyes, keep your eyes open. But I want you to think of a time you were confident. Think of a time you felt really, really confident. If you can't think of a time you were confident, think of what confidence means to you. Okay? Or alternatively, think of someone you know who's confident. And that could be in sales, that could be in business, that could be in sport, in life in general. And think of the way they walk, talk, speak. Or if you can think of a time that you felt really confident, think of the way you walk, talk. So go back to the experience you felt that confidence. As you go back to the experience, imagine seeing yourself on a screen. The way you walk, the way you speak, how you feel, where the feelings are. And just get the image exactly how you want the image to be. And as you do that, when you've got it perfect, imagine stepping into the screen and living the experience now. And as you live the experience now, let it flood every cell of your body and just radiate that sort of confidence from within. Give it a color, a sound, and send it out to the universe as well, if you choose to do that, from a vibrational point of view, and really feel it, internalize it. Too often we analyze negative performance. We see it in business, in sport. Too often. I used to work at a very high level of sport, and too often some of the people in the sport industry used to analyze bad performances, not good performances. I see it in business too as well, and life in general. So analyze what you do well, and how you do what you do well, and really relive the experience, and internalize it. With a feeling, a color, and in your own time, in your own pace, you can come back to the here and now if you want to come back. If you don't want to come back, you can stay where you are. So, okay, for me, I think it's really important that you take the time to think about things you do well. Okay, whenever you got praise from anybody, then keep the praise. Think of the last time someone praised you, or the last time you praised somebody else. Praise is powerful. You get an email, someone says, well done. Keep it, internalize it, anchor it, feel it, because it's really powerful stuff. That will grow. You practice goes stronger. Okay? If you practice being angry, you'll get good at it. Okay? If you practice being sad, you'll get good at it. Practice being focused, confident, motivated, then you'll improve it. Okay? I was on a course the other week doing a training course somewhere else in the world, and there's a guy on the course that had practiced being angry so much. He was angry about being angry. When he wasn't angry, he was angry. Just an angry dude. I'm like, man, you know, chill, as you do. And we sort of sometimes forget all the good in the world. And I said to him, why don't you do a gratitude list? He goes, what have I got to be grateful for? So that's pretty powerful stuff. You don't need anything to be grateful to be. And I said, how about you close your eyes for 10 seconds? And he did. And when he opened, he goes, what's the purpose of that? I said, you can see. Some people can't see. You can breathe, you're alive. Okay, so we sometimes forget, we delete the things we do really, really well. So for me, take the time to think about the things you do well. And you can practice that, and I'll email you resources to cultivate and get into that peak mental state. Okay?